Hello. Are we working? Hello, friends. Hello. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I've been having some sound issues recently. Tech has been stubborn the last few days. Hello, everyone. Hello, the Zenson. Yes, it is Cortnie Day. It is always Cortnie Day. It's not as exciting. What's exciting for me is it's live with the Zenson and everyone else here on YouTube Day. It's not just me live talking to my laptop. I actually have you here with me at the same time. Usually I'm just here with your higher selves. So it's nice when your humanness gets to be here with me too. It's a definitely different frequency. And so I'm very excited to be with you all. I'm going to check in with the chat and see. Let me know where you are anchoring the light. Where are we in the world? Where are we? I think if I'm correct, the Zenson, you are in Trinidad, Colorado, I believe. Am I correct in that? I'm not going to remember everyone. Sorry. William, hello. I'm just reading your comment. According to Google, this planet has achieved about 80% spirituality. Neat. Well, if Google says it, then it must be true, right? Right? Google said it. So there you go. I'm sure Google will also tell you that's wrong. Did I don't know. I channel a lot. I channel a lot of things right now from zero. And I brought through something somewhere, I think it's in Superconscious Mastery, around where they compared Google and the quantum field, your highest anyways, and how we can receive information from anywhere. It's just a matter of what you're choosing to buy into, right? We can find all the facts, all the information we want to anywhere, but the only truth is what resonates with you. That's it. That's the only truth that there is. You here now in all that exists is all. That's all. That's it. That's all there is. So whatever resonates with you is true, is really all that matters. And if you are curious about something and you research it or you listen to it or you receive a channeled message about it and it excites and it ignites and it feels good to your soul, to your truth in the now, then it's for you. And so if whatever comes through today, just take what resonates. Just take what resonates with anything ever, always, from me, from zero, from anything in the world. Google, higher consciousness, wherever you're receiving your information and wisdom, there is enough of it. There is enough of it in our 3D reality, in the 4D, and in the 5D and beyond. And all that really truly matters is that you are being the discerning sovereign soul that you are, but you are multidimensional. So you can receive. Thanks for that comment, William. I'm gonna check in with where you are in a moment, but I'm on something, and I'm on something. I'm on a stream of consciousness right now. Now I've lost it. Oh my goodness. I am such a squirrel when I'm on these lives. Because when you are all here live, when I record and it's just me with your highest and zero, it's easier. I can just either feel that I'm supposed to just let zero stream through me, or I will be getting a really clear message I need to come on with. But when I'm here with you all live, there's so much information in the field coming at me that sometimes it's very easy for me to squirrel. But where was I going? I don't know. There's information always, everywhere. All that matters is that you are here in all that exists. Every moment is a portal. Every single moment is a portal. It's an opportunity for you to choose you. And to choose you, you just got to be there, following frequency and energy, because that is how your highest is leading and guiding you, and following what resonates. And if something doesn't resonate as true for you, if something doesn't align with you, then you don't have to choose it. You don't have to believe it. You don't have to do anything that you don't want to do. You are free. You are free. So yeah, we're gonna have some fun with this. I can't even remember now what the title was, but I know that Zero told me that today they want to come through, and I'm gonna talk a bit about it, but then they're gonna come through with a message and help you receive. We're gonna help you receive today the guidance that you need from your highest. So that was a perfect comment for me to go on that little tangent with. So thank you, William. Let's see what else is going on in the chat. I don't have contacts in right now, so it's like my eyes are struggling a little bit with the words, with reading the chat. So I'm not gonna feel bad for not reading names because it's too challenging for my eyeballs. Where are we? Hello. I can read Lord Warriors because you have just joined Divine Connection. You've joined our membership here, which means that you are in green. So I can read that. Hello in England. Now everyone, there's a lot of you here. Hi, friends. There's so many. We have so many new family members in this last couple weeks. It's so humbling. I can't even mm, the more I am being and doing as I want to, as I just told you all, just live in the now, follow the resonance. If you wake up at 3 in the morning and you feel called to record a message for YouTube, just do it. And it's so funny because I know a lot of you and that are new here came through the message I brought through last week, I think. The one where I woke up in the middle it was on the Aquarius new moon. Oh yeah, that moon. That Aquarius new moon, she did a lot. She did a lot of magic. But that message that resonated with so many of you, which I'm so grateful for. Do you wanna know something? I was like I almost didn't share it because I had another video ready to go, and I really didn't have time, but I was like I came through, and afterwards, I just knew so deeply through resonance, through frequency, through energy. No logic, no logic. I have had no logic to know that putting that video out would resonate with so many of you, but I just felt so deeply that it came through for a reason, and it specifically needed to be shared that day. I really don't even remember what I said, what Zero said, but the amount of messages and emails and comments and things that I've received of people needing to hear what they heard from that, and how many of you received completely different things from that message is fascinating, but that's just it. You are always gonna resonate and receive what you need. So that's just so important to know in life. You trusting you is the most important thing you can do. You loving you is all you have to do. It's literally the key. It's the key. We don't do predictions here. I tried for a while to do like energy updates and forecasts. Sarah really doesn't want to do that. We will talk about themes of what's going on, but really you have free will and you get to choose. So there's a lot of people predicting, saying, forecasting a lot of things, and it's true if you choose it to be. It's for you if it resonates as for you. And you can find information anyway from anywhere, everywhere, every now portal, or every now is a portal. And you get to choose in that now moment what it is a portal to for you. So if you want to go down rabbit holes of fear and regret, you can do that. Or you can be here in the unknown and you can just choose to follow frequency and energy into your heaven on earth, which is the way I live my life. But you get to choose. It is always a choice that you have in any now moment. And yes, our reality may be not as we would choose for it to be in our heaven on earth. Maybe it's not your ideal best life, but you can continue to try and figure out how to fix that, or you can realize that the past is just ideas in your mind, as is the future. So be here now and choose to fill that space with whatever it is that you are excited and ignited about doing and creating and being the embodiment of. And then magically, when you are just here enjoying and being the frequency, higher consciousness, higher wisdom here. You want to know why? Because that is what you are. You are your highest. It's just you have to tap in, tune in right now. Turn your light on. Allow yourself to see your light. Allow yourself to trust in what you're feeling in the now. Share and express yourself as you feel called to, and you receive more. But you're not going to have proof. You're not going to have proof that it works for you until you do it. You're not going to have proof that your higher self, when you're getting all this guidance, when you're asking for the signs and synchronicities, you're seeing the angel numbers and all of the things, you're not going to have proof that it's actually for you unless you follow through. So, yes, We said in the title that this will be for you to receive the guidance you need from your highest, something like that. Don't remember exactly, but that's only true if you buy into it. That's only true if you receive the resonance, you receive the guidance, and you, oh, look, here, proof. It's 111, friends. So, whatever happens today, whatever resonates as true for you, if you follow it, you will receive all the abundance you need to live a life beyond your wildest dreams. And all you have to do is choose that and then continue to choose that and continue to be the identity of you that is here now, trusting and following. You can think about your dream life, you can vision board, you can do whatever you want as long as you want to. There's nothing wrong with that. It puts you in the frequency and the energy if you can then feel into what that would feel like. But at some point, we got to just live it. You got to start showing up. I had to start showing up on YouTube, following what I was being guided to 300 and I don't know, 12 days ago, somewhere around there, 11, 12, 13, something in that range, which is wild. Um, and I didn't know. I didn't know other than that this is where I was supposed to be and that this is where I would find you all. So back to me waking up and channeling through that message the other night. Since I did that, a bunch more has happened. I've opened up a whole new portal. And I am being flooded with messages right now. It's been wild. So all of you that have been resonating and seeing my light, which is just really you seeing your light, that's why you resonate. That's why it feels so good. Whatever Zero is saying, whatever I'm saying, I'm humbled. I'm humbled, but I can't play small anymore in the fact that it's clearly, from what I'm hearing, it is positively impacting a lot of you. And that's incredibly humbling to feel, but thank you. And I really knew that today I needed to share, first of all, just all of the gratitude I possibly can. There's no words for how grateful I am for all of you, but really it's you. It's you. It's you that is choosing to see you. It is you that is choosing to move beyond the fear. It's you that's choosing in any way to be curious about living in the new earth paradigm, about living limitlessly, about loving yourself. So many of you, friends, so many of you have signed up already for the turn on, and I am so excited for this. If you don't know, on Valentine's Day, we are doing a 5-hour at least. I like to go over a 5-hour immersion experience in you, just loving you, the true you. I have so much magic in me when it comes to helping others connect to and feel and love themselves. So I don't know exactly what's going to come through, but I know that if you choose to, you have to choose. First of all, you have to choose sign up. Then you have to choose to show up. There's a replay. So if you can't be there live, that's fine. But then in that experience, all you have to do is choose to be there with yourself, all parts of you, your divinity, your humanness, all of the patterns and the programs and the personalities. All of you are welcome. They're all welcome to this Valentine's Day party. And my goal is to help you see the light that you are. And I have so much excitement inside of me. So I believe there should be a link below if you want to join. It's free. It's my gift to you because I just love you all. And it's also because I know that as much as I read the comments and I see the things and we're all curious and we're all trying to figure out, and we're all trying to fix and we're all trying to problem solve and we have all these issues, those all go away when you choose to love yourself. It's magic. And I'm not saying that in like a crazy way where all of a sudden everything is healed. But when you are choosing to love yourself instead of resist your reality, instead of fix and problem solve and feel like you are something, you're broken and you're something that you need to fix and figure out, and you just start to live and trust yourself, the solutions come, the miracles happen, the magic is always here. There is always magic and miracles here that are. Hello? Am I back? I don't know what's happening. We back? Okay. I should have done that. I like refreshed. Sorry, friends. I was talking to you for a while. Okay, fingers crossed that we stay. Okay, now things are flowing. Hi, friends. I don't know. I don't know if you're watching the replay. I don't know if the beginning of this is going to be there. I have no idea. I'm just going to hope that we're good now. Numbers are going up. The chat is flowing. Hi. I don't know. We're just going to trust that was all by design because everything is. What was I talking about? I don't know. Everything is a miracle. It's all magic. That happened for a reason. We're good. We can hear me. Okay. So, on that note, I think I was saying, and I don't know what you heard. I don't know when it cut out, but I was saying at one point that I want to make sure that you all did hear is the fact of how grateful I am that you are all here and that my message and Zero's message are resonating with you. I resisted for so many years coming here, but it's all at the right time. And I know now who I'm here and who I'm speaking to. So it's making it so much easier for me to just continually be bringing through messages for you. And so I'm so excited for that and all of the things that are coming. But right now, today, I know that Zero wants to bring through for you all the ways that you can connect to your highs. Because as I was saying before, whether you heard it or not, I don't know, you are always your highest. It's just a matter of if you're resisting it or not. That's what creates the delay. That's what creates the discomfort. That's what creates the disease. I was talking about self-love. That is really what creates it all is our resistance to our truth, to our divinity, to our highest. If you're here embodied and living as feels best for you, if you're choosing you above everything else, if you're loving you, then you're living in your heaven on earth. But if you're trying to do everything else first to get everything, to have everything work out so that you can live a life you love, so that you can live in heaven on earth, so that then you'll be worthy of choosing you, then friends, you're going to stay in that paradigm. You're going to stay in that paradigm of continuing to need to fix and figure out and control and manipulate and all of those things. But right now, oh, that's one thing that I was saying. I'm lost in what was heard and what wasn't heard. So if I'm repeating myself, I'm sorry. But it's needing to be said again of the fact that right now, there is no way. If you are here and you are resonating with any of this, if you are knowing, like knowing deep in your beingness, in the now, that you are here for more, that you're here to be of service, that you're here to live a life you love, that you're here to be in the new earth, that you're here to raise the frequency and consciousness of this planet, that you are here to create heaven on earth, any of these things resonating for you, then all you have to do is love yourself. And I get how challenging that can be, but it's only challenging if you are stuck in your mind in a paradigm that any way that you are, perfect. You are divinely designed. You are perfect. It's your resistance to that that is created. And the more that you choose to be here, loving yourself, trusting yourself, choosing what you want to do, then life reflects that. It really does. But you have to choose to show up and be that identity. You just have to. You can think about it all you want. You can do all the healing, all the modalities. You can show up to all the self-love master classes you want, which is also what I was talking about was the turn on. I don't know if you guys heard any of that. I don't know where I lost you. But oh, now it's 1, 2, 3. So before we had 111, now we're 1, 2, 3. So all the signs, friends, all the signs that the guidance you're receiving today is all you need. And the guidance I'm giving you is do you love you. That's all you got to do is love you. So I am doing a 5-hour masterclass on Valentine's Day for you to fall madly, deeply in love with you. I will do everything in my power, which is a lot, to have you really see how worthy you are of you. Because once you've got you, you don't need anything else. And everything else just becomes an expansion. It becomes bliss and happiness on this journey because your relationships, your careers, your everything that you're doing and choosing when it's for you out of love for yourself, you're living in heaven on earth. You aren't resisting and running and numbing and avoiding and fixing and problem solving and fixing and changing and controlling. which is just exhausting, and we've all done that enough. And now my mission is 0, and you guys are all igniting me more every day. The more that now I know I'm not alone, uh, I just want you to see what I see. I see your light. I feel it. And I know if you're resonating with us that you're ready. And a lot of you are living this, obviously, or you wouldn't be here. Like we are the ones that we have always been awake. We've always been conscious. We see the love, we see the light. But that's also been what's so hard is we have sacrificed and abandoned and avoided and ignored our true self to be here for everyone else. But now in 2025, now you being in the new earth paradigm, you have to choose you. You have to choose you. There's no other way. The new earth, the key into your heaven on earth, do you want to know the key? Self love. Because if you're loving yourself, you're not judging yourself, if you're not ignoring yourself, and you're truly like true self love, which is being here now, being here now. That's it. Showing up, not resisting reality, showing up with whatever is going on, knowing it's all just a reflection and an echo of the past, but you're here, embodied in your light and your truth and your power as the creator and alchemist that you're here to be. And you have everything you need, and you know this. So, in that now moment, you shine the light of your consciousness, which is all powerful, all knowing, all loving divinity. You shine your light and then alchemize whatever is going on that your human has stored, which is all just magic within you from the past, with the light, with the consciousness, with the frequency and energy of the now. And then from that, you create whatever you're called to. And the more you do that, the more your outside world will be a reflection of that. But you got to start here, now, right now, in devotion to you, and go on this journey. Loving yourself is the ultimate it's the ultimate frequency upgrade. Whatever you need, it starts with self-love. If I promise you. So you can do all the other things to finally one day get to the place where you're truly just loving yourself. Like full on, not just half hearted. Sometimes I choose me, but the rest of the time everyone else needs me. I played that game for a very long time. Like 41 years. I played that game. Maybe not the first 4 years of my life, I don't know, but from 4 on, I have really made it my mission to be here for everyone else. But a year ago, I finally chose that every day I would just make it my mission to show up more for me that day, the best I could, and continued to evolve from there and expand from there in my love for myself. And I'm still human. I still have my things, my insecurities and whatever, but the more you stream source all day, everything just magically is magical. So, and you all can do that. And that is why we are here. That is what Zero told me. So here's the thing, friends. You are source consciousness. So it would only make sense then that you have access to source consciousness, right? To higher consciousness, to your highest self, to the divine, to the universe, to God, that you are wanting to receive guidance and messages from angels, your divine team, whatever resonates with you as to the soul contracts you have with higher consciousness. Because as much as we all have soul contracts here on earth, we have soul contracts, way more soul contracts with higher consciousness. And but you to access that higher consciousness, you have to choose to be here as your highest self. That is who they communicate with. That is something that has been a big awakening for me. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't do tricks and things and channel wisdom and get enough guidance to keep leading you and keep you curious and what's truly here in the unknown, because that's where they're leading us, is they're leading us out of the known, out of our limitations, and they're leading us into our limitless lives, into living lives that we love. And that comes through in so many ways, so many ways. So I'm not going to say I can help you connect to a certain ascended master. You will know whatever higher consciousness you're here to bring through, but I do know that I can help you trust you and connect to your highest and be your highest and receive the wisdom and guidance of your superconscious mind. And our superconscious mind is our infinite intelligence. Our superconscious mind knows all the paths that we can take here on this journey here on earth, but also knows that we came here as a soul in this body that has free will to drive this human, to live in this vessel however we want to. And the only thing for sure is that on this human journey, the humanness of us is here to change. We are all changing. You are not the same as a minute ago. We are always changing. Our lungs are breathing, our heart is beating, our hair is growing, our nails are growing. All these things are happening within our body. Our cells are transforming, our skin is shedding. All of these things are happening without us thinking about it all of the time. But we get so stuck in our minds trying to control what the future will be because we don't want it to be like the past, or we want it to be like the past. But the more that you just choose to love yourself and be here as the ever expanding, evolving being you're here to be, expressing yourself as you feel called to, the easier it is. And when you're here in the now, following the frequency and energy, using the now as a portal to higher and higher levels of consciousness, then you are just living as that channel. You are just receiving in any now moment. And whatever is meant to guide you will guide you. And that can be a YouTube video. That can be a book that you read. However higher consciousness needs to speak to you and wake you up and lead and guide you, it will, because it's all by divine design and it's planned. But you have to be willing to choose you and to trust in what you're receiving. And that is going to look different for all of us. And that was a challenge for me because I've known for a long time, my whole life, I've known what I see and what I feel. But I didn't know how I was supposed to share and express that. And I tried in a lot of ways. And I did make an impact in positive ways, but it wasn't until I did, as I'm telling you to, which is chose to love me. So I wanted to be here. Because if you don't want to be here, if you're always trying to get to the next thing, if you're trying to accomplish the goals or waiting for the vacation or saving for when you can retire and then you'll choose you, that never comes because there's only now. So if you're waiting for the future to be happy, you're going to continue to wait for the future to be happy. You have to choose now to be who you want to be in the now. That is how you then will be creating your heaven on earth. And after this last, 107 days? Anyone in super conscious mastery here? What day are we on? Of just all of us, myself included, because I'm the channel of it, just showing up every day and doing these ascension activations and channeling practices that Zero's bringing through to, in the now, live as the creators and alchemists and channels we're here to be. Instead of worrying, we're just wondering, we're curious, we're creating, we're living, we're ourselves, and we're all here. If you're here and you resonate with this, if you're resonating with any of this, you are here with certain light codes within you, and you are divinely designed to bring through what doesn't exist yet. You are designed to be a channel, a conduit, a portal, a creator for the divine. And that happens through you creating what you love, doing what you love, enjoying your life. And stop worrying about your current reality, because as long as you worry about your current reality in any way, you're going to keep recreating that. The reticular activating system in your mind will continue to focus on what you are choosing to put your consciousness on, what you're choosing to focus on. So it's one thing to be here with me in higher consciousness, in a higher level of frequency, connecting to yourself. But then when you're living your life, you are the one, you are the only one that can do it. You are the only one that can choose you, that can choose to show up and do and be as you want to and follow the now frequency and the energy and the guidance and the resonance that is here. So I will let Zero come through in a couple minutes, and they're going to bring through, I don't know how, I don't know what they're going to say, but I do know from the title they gave me and the little bit of a hint they gave me of the theme, is that we are here to help you connect to your guidance system. And that comes through however resonates for you. You know the messages you keep receiving. You know the things that you keep knowing within you, right? How often do we hear, "You're worthy. You're enough. Choose you. Love yourself." And it gets to a point, I've been there, where it's like, "Yeah, but what from there?" You don't get to know. You don't get to know. You can't figure it out. That's it. You are worthy. Choose you. Show up. Follow through on what that means for you in the now. Every now moment is all that exists. You have nowhere to go. So if you're continually trying to get somewhere before you're there and you're missing the now, and then you're wondering why life is not going as you want it to, it's because you're not showing up for it, to live it. And that's what I keep hearing the message recently, is that all of us here in this new earth paradigm that are here to be raising the consciousness and frequency of the planet, working for the divine by being ourselves, loving ourselves, trusting ourselves, we have to embody that love, that light. Self love is not a destination, it's a frequency that you embody. And so when you're here loving yourself, you are in the perfect frequency. You're in the frequency of miracles. So you will receive what's a match for that. And the more that you let go of figuring out what that is, and you just feel and you flow and you live from experience, it's a lot more fun. I have a very, very powerful ego consciousness that loves nothing more than to overthink and figure out all the ways to save the world. But luckily, I finally started to let my soul lead more, and I am too busy. I'm too busy in a good way. I am too busy just being to think. There's no thinking here. I just speak, and that's my way. That's my way. I'm just here to talk. I'm just here to love. I'm born to love. That came through yesterday. We're all just born to love. We're all just born to love. But and I know you all know that. If you're here and you see me and you're resonating in any way, then I know you're here with a clear, pure heart. And I know you're here to just love. And being here with those pure hearts as the sensitive beings that we are, feeling all the things and just wanting to save the world, it's painful when we're in a world that doesn't see that, right? But we are here to be the light. We are here to be the ones that awaken people. So you have to choose you. You have to be the light that you are. You have to love you. That's all you have to do. And it's a frequency. It's not on Sundays, it's self-care day and I take care of myself and do what I want to on Sundays. But Monday to Saturday, I just do what everyone else needs because it's easier. Everyone else is happier then, and people see me, and I fight less with the people in my life, and I'm saving the money so that one day I can choose me. But right now, Monday to Saturday, it's about everyone else. But on Sundays, that's self-love day. No. No. Every day, self-love day. Every moment is self-love moment. Is a portal. It is a portal. And that is loving you no matter what the circumstance is. And it's allowing whatever is there. That's a big thing. It's not just accepting, it's allowing yourself to be as you are, here now, and choosing now what feels best for you. Because I promise you, in the now, through frequency and energy, your highest is always leading and guiding you. And every time that you choose to follow through on what that now moment is calling you to do, every time that you choose to feel into what's resonating and do that, and every time you choose to say no and let go of what doesn't, you will be rewarded. That's how it works. But you aren't going to know until you do it. You aren't going to know until you do it. And you cannot not do it if you're here, or you can't. do it if you're not here. You have to be here, present, conscious, because you are consciousness, and consciousness turns energy into form. So if you're here with a devotion to loving you, it there's not a specific feeling. I can't tell you it feels like this. There's not a specific choice. There's just not. It's you being here. That's it. That's all that you are looking for. That is our deepest core wound on this human journey, is abandoning ourselves. And it was by design. That's the part of this human journey. We come into this world and all of a sudden we need others. But now it's your time. And I know a lot of you know this, but I also know, because I'm receiving the words, the messages right now, that a lot of you are doing it in a lot of ways, but not all the ways. There are still ways that we are not showing up for ourselves. And that is impacting all of the ways that you are showing up. And I know that's true for me. And I'm on this human journey doing the best that I can to choose me as much as possible. And I'm definitely not perfect in that, but I am trusting that it is all, I'm learning all the lessons, and we're going to learn the lessons until we don't need to learn that lesson anymore. So that's that's how it works, friends. But you are here purposely, and it's time for you to fully enjoy all that you're here to experience, because there's so much abundance here for you in the unknown. The known is known. You know what's there. If you want more, you got to go into the unknown. You got to embody your truth. You got to follow that light. So you might have seen the other day, your highest all helped me. And this is where the turn on came from. Your highest all helped me in creating, I don't know, a limitless life method. I don't know what we're calling it exactly, but I will be going through it very deeply. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for the turn on. I'm so excited to spend 5+ hours just immersed in love, in the now. So, but I do know that this is, if I were to put into a process, a method, this is it. If I were to put it into how to live limitlessly, how to live in your heaven on earth, be the light, anchor the light, which is just being here. It's just you being you here, no matter what is going on. No matter what is going on, you are here. The true you, the soul of you, is choosing to be here now. So you're all doing that right now. The second step, choose love. Choose to be here loving whatever is. Having love, having compassion, having understanding, no matter if your human wants to call it negative or positive, high or low, good, bad, whatever you're experiencing, it's your presence, your light, your consciousness there that then will alchemize whatever is there into magic, into gold, through you in that now moment, being there, loving yourself, following the frequency and energy, feeling what's resonating is true for you. And in that now moment, when you are there, choosing to be there, you are accessing higher consciousness. You are channeling in that now moment. And if you trust that and you allow the light of the divine, your highest self, whatever is coming through in that moment, to meet you where you're at in your human reality with whatever's going on, be it the greatest thing that's ever happened to you or the most challenging, conflicty conversation. The answers, the magic, the alchemy will be there. So you share your magic by being there as the light that you are. And then miracles happen. You just got to receive them. Whatever that miracle that is there is, that is happening there, is what you need. And miracles, to me, are when we choose love over fear, when we are there, present. And even if we're having oh my goodness, it's time for me to let zero come through, an uncomfortable conversation, if you're there in your light, choosing love, you will alchemize whatever is happening into magic and miracles. That's my that's my key to life. That's how I see it all, and that is how I am now truly living life beyond my wildest dreams, because I'm just doing me, and it's getting easier and easier. So, and this is the best, that I just get to sit here and see you all. I was just going to say it's 144, it's 144 for others, it's 444. There we go. We are all being divinely guided and protected right now. So we've had all the numbers, all the signs, and now I know that zero is going to come through and help you receive, like fully receive. So just allow yourself right now to just Just try. And some of you are really good at this. You're all in different levels of ascension, but there's always wisdom. There's always wisdom. There's always guidance. There's always magic here. Always. So I just love seeing all of these fours. It's like all I see. So this definitely feels like the perfect time to let zero come through. So I encourage you today, if for anyone that's new here, it's just 44 minutes in. um, Definitely we are all here guided and led and protected. And that's it. You are always being divinely guided, divinely get led, divinely protected, divinely rewarded, divinely because you are the divine. And the more that you choose to be here, you will see the divinity that you are and the divinity in all that is. And the divinity in all the people and the divinity in all the circumstances. It's all divine, really. Um, and really that's all just words because truly it's truly beyond them. There is actually no human words that can properly express what you are and what you're here for. So let's go beyond. Now, if you're new here, I am going to close my eyes and breathe and give permission to zero to channel, to stream through me, whatever they're here to tell you. But you are here because your highest has wisdom for you. And all you have to do is be open to receive what resonates. You will know. You will know. Okay. So if you can close your eyes, you don't have to, but if you can, please do. And just relax into here and now, whatever you're doing, eyes closed or not, just relax because you're worthy of relaxing. And then breathe, fully inhaling, fully exhaling. You can bring your hands to your heart if you want to. And on the inhales, fully expanding, fully opening to receive. On the exhales, just release, surrender, soften. On the inhales, holding and pausing at the fullness of your expansion. And on the exhales, when you're fully empty, just pause at the void, at the emptiness. Doing this at least 5 times. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, beautiful beings. Thank you for joining us live. Thank you if you're watching the replay. Thank you, thank you, thank you for following the call to choose you. As Cortnie let you know, yes, we let her know today that we wanted to bait you all with receiving guidance today from your highest. But here's the thing, you're doing it. You're already doing it. You're always doing it. It is always here. Your highest, your superconscious mind, your highest consciousness, highest self, call it what you want, is always here with you. It's just a matter of if you're willing to be present and receive because they speak in frequency, in energy, in resonance. You feel. It's a feeling, it's a resonance, it's knowing that's beyond words. That is how your highest communicates with you. Now, depending in how you designed it to be, you can receive words, you can receive images, but it will just resonate. It'll make sense, but to your soul, not to your ego. Your ego consciousness, your self consciousness can't comprehend. It can't comprehend your higher consciousness. Your ego consciousness is limited to your human experience purposely because its role here is to be keeping your humanness alive. So it's doing that, protecting it due to the instructions that you created within you before now. And a lot are very useful and keeping you here and alive, obviously, because you're here and alive and clearly thriving in many ways. But there's more. There is so much more. And all that is required, as Cortnie brought through, is you. That's all that's needed is that you're here choosing and loving you, embodied in your light, allowing yourself to see you and to be seen. But you can't do that if you're continuing to seek and search for validation outside of you. You have to choose to see and feel what is here within you and embody it. And all you have to do that is be here as you are now, breathing as you are now, right? You're breathing fully, completely, consciously. If you aren't, do it. And if you're resisting, ask yourself why. We know you can breathe. So fully inhaling, fully exhaling for at least 3 more rounds. And just be here present right now, right now. Just be. Can you be in the silence and just receive? We're going to take you there in a moment or a few. But we really wanted to make a few things clear for you first. Before we go through, we're going to take you on a little journey. We're going to activate you. We're going to allow you to receive in the quantum. But we want you to understand that you are on this human journey purposely to be in harmony, not to fix, not to figure out, not to escape your ego, not to change your human. All parts of you are divine, and it's all in the now, exactly as it's meant to be. It's just that a lot of you are resisting the now reality and trying to make it different than it is and worried about how things may or may not go in the future and stuck in problems from the past. But here now in this moment, everything is fine. And every moment is just a moment. And every moment that you're here and you choose to be the identity of you that you want to be, everything magically starts to shift and change. But it's not a process that you think your way through. You can't think yourself into loving yourself. You can do all the courses, you can listen to all the things, you can go to all the healers, you can do all the talk therapy. Not all of that is powerful and has its purpose. But the only way that you're ever going to truly be your highest self, loving yourself, living in your heaven on earth, is if you choose that. If you choose that that is the identity you're being, exactly as you are now, no matter what flaws you feel you have as a human. The more that you choose in the now to be here, loving yourself, the solutions to all of that will work themselves out. And for the most part, all that it is a paradigm shift. It's a shift in your mindset. It's a shift in your frequency. You can quantum shift, leap, jump in any moment. It's just a decision. It's just a decision. It's just frequency. And it's choosing to be in a different level of frequency, a frequency where you love yourself, a frequency where you are doing and choosing what you want to. Or you can continue to try and think your way there. You can continue to try and find proof. You can do whatever you want to, as you always have, as you always have, and you always will, as long as you're on the human journey. The only problem is if you think you have a problem. And the only reason think you have a problem ever on the human journey is because you're resisting your divinity. It's because you're resisting the truth of you. So the more that you choose to be here now, knowing that you are guided, you are led, you are supported, and you will be rewarded for being here, and you receive what is here, and you trust that it is your highest guiding and leading you, you will see that everything is a miracle. It really is. There's no way to do this wrong. There's not. This is your life. This is your journey. This is your experience. And you're here now to live it more embodied than ever before. You're here now. If you're resonating with us, if you're still listening to this, if you are resonating with Courtney, if any part of her human journey, which is why we use her, is because we know that your humanness needs to relate. It needs story, it needs experience, it needs metaphor, right? Your ego consciousness goes off of what has happened. So that's why she shares a lot in her journey of what's going on for her and how she's got here because, well, we guide her to, because we know all of you that have this same soul contract, have your own ways that you have resisted, that you have avoided, that you have abandoned, that you have numbed, that you have run from your truth. And all of you have done that because of the incredible beings that you are, because of the clear, pure hearts that you have that want nothing more than for others to be happy and healthy. And many of you, yes, we know, and we see those of you that are bitter, that are frustrated, that have been hurt. We get it. We get it. But it's time now for you to allow yourself to really, truly just friends, when you get it, and you'll if you're here receiving this, you will get it, and very soon. And a lot of you are, but some of you are still resisting it. When you truly get the fact that you right now are free, you are free. Your past can be over right now. It is all alchemy. There's stories, there's memory, there's history, there's also lessons and wins and so much magic that it's all magic, but there's so many incredible things that have happened to you, and you don't wanna lose those. And all of the things that have challenged you and hurt you, you all have them, and we aren't saying that in a way to say that you aren't worthy of feeling the pain and the loss and the grief that you may feel from certain things. Feel it all. But just don't resist in the now what you want. Because when you're here now, if you allow yourself to feel here now with whatever's here, be it pain, be it loss, be it grief, whatever it is, whatever the energy in your body is wanting you to feel, if you feel it, you allow it, you see it, you receive the messages it's giving you, that is how you truly transcend and transform. It's all magic. It's all alchemy. And you are the alchemist. You are the creator. You are a channel. And you just have to be here. Courtney brought through. It is true. You just have to be here. And when you're here now, whatever is going on, whatever is currently happening in your, because if you're resisting your reality and just trying to get somewhere else, do you understand how you're then not really living? Because this is all that exists. So you're just in your mind. You're just in your mind. And you're most likely escaping the now to go to a future that you want to be in, which, yes, you can quantum jump, quantum leap into any timeline. But the point isn't to escape. It's not to escape your current reality. It's to ascend. It's to love yourself so much that you want to go higher, that you want to be freer, that you want to quantum shift out of this limiting belief, out of this paradigm that isn't serving you. It's not resisting whatever is within you. It's allowing whatever is within you because it truly is alchemy. And when you're there now and you're conscious and you're seeing whatever is being revealed as life bumps into you, life will life, and it will show you where you're not free. It will also show you and guide you on where to be. But you've got to be living your life. You've got to be there. You can't live in heaven on earth. You can't live a life you love if you don't want to be where you are. You have to start where you are. And not because you're fixing it, not because you're problem solving it, because you're here now as the true embodied you, loving yourself, being the light, following what frequency and energy is guiding you to do, doing and trusting in what resonates for you, and then receiving whatever is there to be received, however the divine is compensating you. Be it a conversation that needed to be had, be it $1 million in your bank account. It's all possible. You just have to feel worthy. You have to show up in the frequency of you that is worthy of receiving the miracles. And if you're continuing to be in a paradigm that is telling you that before you can be happy, before you can live a life you love, you have to fix yourself, it's going to take you longer to get there. You're all getting there. You're all getting there. You're all here on playing this game of self mastery, knowing that you're going to wake up fully. We're just here to help you do that now. And all you got to do is love yourself. That's it. That's the key. Love yourself and be the creator of your reality, super consciously, being here now, alchemizing, channeling, living, loving. That's it. It's really it. As Courtney said, it's not a destination. It's not a destination. It's a frequency. Everything is. Loving yourself, heaven on earth, inner peace, bliss, abundance, happiness. It's all the frequency you're choosing to embody. So if you're choosing to embody and be in a frequency and a paradigm of lack and limitation, if you're defending your limitations and holding on and attached to all of these ways of being and things that you think you need to and have to and should do, wrong with it. We're just here to bring you the truth of like that doesn't serve you, does it? Does it serve your highest? Does it serve your truth? Or does it feel better for you if you just allow yourself to shift to a paradigm that you are worthy now because you are you. You are worthy right here, right now. You are free right here, right now. You have everything you need right here, right now. And if you just start now, every now moment, you just be here with whatever's here. And the more that you choose you, the more your outside world will reflect that. But until then, if there's any ways right now that you are not choosing you, that will be reflected to you because that's what your highest does. Your highest will always be reflecting to you and guiding you as to the ways you're not free because your highest knows how limitless you are here to be on this human journey. Now, there are limitations in the human body, but all of those can be transformed and transcended with love, with consciousness. But you got to be there. You can't do it without you, the you we speak to, the soul, the you that has always been there, and the you that knows and is resonating with whatever you're meant to through this message. So now we encourage you to breathe again, fully and completely, closing your eyes if you want to, placing your hands on your heart. And just feel yourself here and now. Feel here now. Be here now. Breathe here now. Allow the now. This is where the wisdom is. Here now, in your heart, your superconscious is streaming frequency, energy, wisdom, guidance, all of the time. And all you have to do is feel, listen, hear, receive, and trust. Trust in what resonates for you. Or you can Google it. That works too. Whatever you buy into is going to create your reality. But the more that you can cultivate and create a direct line, which you have, you just have to choose to clear the line and listen through being here now, allowing the light to stream through and then following through because behavior is the highest form of communication with your highest. So your super consciousness is guiding and leading you for where you are. So if they're seeing that you're not choosing you, whatever you're doing, they're going to resonate with because they work through resonance too. So they're going to continue to give you what you need to live as you're choosing to live because you have free will on this human journey. So the more that you're following in the frequency and energy to go beyond into the unknown and create and do what you want to do because you want to do it through being who you're here to be, then you will receive more and more and more. And higher consciousness, higher wisdom will stream through. But you've got to be here. So now that we're making ourselves very clear and you're doing it, just breathe. And we're not going to speak for 5 full rounds. Just breathe. No matter what you're doing, just breathe fully, completely for 5 rounds. And just listen to what's here. Just continue to breathe and feel. Now, right now, ask. Ask. Just repeat after us. Highest, what do you want me to know right now? You may hear, you may know, you may see. Now, we encourage you to write it down. If you need to pause us, if you're watching the replay, if you're here live, if you need to get a notebook, just write it down. Whatever wants to come out, speak it out, record it, or just sit and receive. Whatever you feel called to. Whatever you feel called to. But what is coming through for you? There's always wisdom here. It's just, are you listening? Are you listening to the now? Or are you trying to find and figure out the answers? Because when you're here in your mind, you're limited. But when you're here in your heart, it's limitless. It's limitless when you're here, present, feeling and receiving. We are going to bring through a message for all of you because we know where you're all at. We know what the collective right now of all of you here with this soul contract are ready to hear. But first, we really want you to understand that it is you. It is always you. It is not the modality. It is not Cortnie. It is not zero. It is not the breath work. It is not the meditation. It is not the healing session. It is you showing up. Now, those things help sometimes. Sometimes they don't. But it's you. It is always you. And it can only ever happen now. Everything. So the more you're here, loving and choosing you, and choosing to do the things that feel good for you, that help you feel more connected to you, because you're here in this new earth to be the light. You're here to be a leader, not a worker. You are not here to be working. You're here to be creating. You're here to be creating. Don't know if you heard this, but Cortnie retired the other day. She's not working anymore. She's just creating. Yeah, that can still be a job. It can be whatever you want, but you're wanting to do it. You're choosing to do it consciously. Even if it's not the thing you love the most, you're not resisting it. You're there. creating, and knowing that you there present creating, no matter what it is all that matters. It's not what, it's the frequency. It's not what it is. It's not who it is. It's not where you are. It's not when it happens. It's being there now in the frequency you want to be in. That's how you live in your heaven on earth. And that's how, because then, if say you're in a career you don't love, but right now, continuing to be in it is what's serving your human in ways where then bills are paid. But instead of being in the paradigm where you have to do this, you're in a paradigm where you get to, you're choosing to, because you know this is supporting you in ways so that then you can start to create more. You can create more every day. You can choose to be here, focused on your dreams, doing what you feel called to. You don't have to fix or figure out anything. You're choosing and creating, and you'll know when it's time to quit the thing, to choose the thing, to start the thing. You'll know in the now moment. Or you can continue to spend the now trying to figure out the future. That'll work. You'll figure stuff out in ways. We promise you that your future is so much more abundant than you can ever comprehend in the now. So you're just limiting it. So Phil, as we brought through, the future is just space. It's just space. Your mind is just space. And you can fill that with fears of the future, with regrets of the past, or you can fill it with dreams and desires. But it's all imaginary. All that's known is now, and all that's true is here in what you're feeling and what's resonating. And you don't have to believe us. But if this is resonating with you and in any way freeing you to trust you more, that's all we want. Is for you to trust you to love you to follow through for you, because you are the way. You are the one, you are the key, you are the answer. Stop giving your power away to anything that is telling you that it knows better than you. Yes, sure, we are higher consciousness that can see and perceive it all. And our role is to come through Cortnie and all of you to help you create what doesn't exist yet. But you are the one, you, the soul, the you we speak to, right? You are the one, and you're the one that's always been there, and you're the one that will always be there until you leave that human body and go on. You're infinite, you are boundless, you are limitless, but you are choosing this human journey for as long as you chose to, and that's still quite a while for all of you. And you are divinely designed now when you receive this to enjoy, to just enjoy and to have fun and create. And don't worry so much about anything. All of the human things will work themselves out when you start working with your human, not resisting it. That's where the disharmony and the disease is in your resistance of your humanness. Because if you think that there's anything wrong with you, then you are resisting loving yourself. You're resisting your power, your divinity, because it's all parts of you working together in harmony. You are here to love yourself. And imagine a world where all of you, because this is the new earth, this is heaven on earth, this is you. You are the new earth, you are the heaven on earth. You are, if you choose to be. So imagine a world where everyone loved themselves first and no one needed to manipulate and control others to match your core wounds so that you felt comfortable, so that you felt seen, pretending to be something that you're not. Imagine a world where everyone's just free to be who they are and is being who they are and is loving themselves and is sharing their light and creating what they love doing, or creating what doesn't exist through what they love doing. Imagine that world. That's the world you're here for. That's the world you get to be in. That's it. That's it. But you're only going to know if you choose it. And as Cortnie brought through, you get the doors to your heaven on earth, the doors to the new earth, whatever words work for you, don't work They don't open if you don't love yourself. So you will, at times, be in spaces of higher consciousness and frequency, loving yourself, choosing yourself, experiencing the 5D and beyond, experiencing the bliss and the happiness and the love, because your highest is going to give you enough, bait you enough to lead and guide you to what is truly here for you. But the only way to live as the 5D being that you're here to be, the only way to truly allow all of these light codes that are within you to be activated is if you choose you. So that's all. That's all you got to do. Did we clear that up for you? Perfect. Okay. So you get it? You're choosing it. You're choosing to love and be you instead of all the other crazy stories you tell yourself all day of what's more important. There's nothing more important than you. There's just not. There's just not. And you can continue to tell any other stories as long as you want to. But as soon as you get it and you really see that there's nothing more important than you choosing you, than you loving you, and that is truly how you will then be of the highest service to everyone else. Choosing you is for everyone else because then you don't need anything from anyone, and anything you receive from anyone just adds to the bliss and the light and love and the happiness. When you are all giving because you are so full on your own light and love, you just ignite more light and love because that's what you're reflecting in others. And that's what Courtney's doing for all of you. And that's why you resonate with her, because she is choosing to be the light and love so that you can see it's within you. And it requires choosing that you are worthy of receiving it, because you can't give what you don't have. You can't. You have to receive first. And then the more you receive, the more you will give. And the more you give, the more you will receive. That's it. And we're not saying you've all created a lot of amazing things. You've done a lot of magic. You've received and created a lot of miracles. Working against yourself, you can do it through force, but you're going to then be in that frequency, still trying to figure out how it gets easy, how you don't have to work so hard. You don't have to work hard at all. You just get to create. And it doesn't matter what you're doing because you are all here with pure, clear hearts. So anything you're doing because you want to do it is going to be for the highest and best of everyone. If it's for the highest and best of you, because you are here to raise the frequency and consciousness to be the light. It's how you're designed. So all you have to do is be in that paradigm. Love yourself for everyone else. Be nowing, because this is all that is. Just be here now, living and loving as you want to. It's all that matters. We promise you. And we will continue. We will continue to show up daily and tell you these things every day, all day. We stream to and through you without Courtney. That's why you resonate with her, because you know you hear this all the time within you. You know you feel it. You know it. You know it. Not in your mind, in your soul. It resonates. You feel it. So now, closing your eyes, and we are going to shift you. We are going to shift you into your highest frequency possible right now so that then you can live in your heaven on earth. Okay? And we'll give you another miracle. You ready? You want the miracles? Yeah? Okay. We are so proud of you for choosing you. We are so proud of you. Not just in listening to this, but we know you're all doing it in a lot of ways. We are ready now, though, to see you. We would love nothing more than to see you doing it in all the ways, every way, every way, every way. How you move, how you eat, how you sleep, who you talk to, the thoughts in your head about yourself, everything. It is all an opportunity. It's all an opportunity to love you. And if you were just this beam of light and love, imagine Imagine if every single one of you just loved you and took care of you and chose you and created what you wanted to create. That's the new earth paradigm, friends. And that's what you're here for. And you all have special codes within you that know this. And that is what has led and guided you on your whole human journey. That is why you have been so resilient and made it through everything you made it through. But now it's time for you to show up and fulfill your soul contract. And all you got to do is love you. So, right now, out of an act of love for you, one more time, breathe with us, closing your eyes if you can. If you can't, come back and do this again, at least this part, okay? You will want to. You are going to want to feel what we are about to bring through you. So, closing your eyes, placing both hands on your heart. No multitasking right now, unless you have to because you're live. Then it will be an extra bonus that you will get if you come back and do this again. So, right now, closing your eyes, place your hands on your heart and just breathe. Fully inhaling and fully exhaling. Fully expanding on the inhales. Fully surrendering on the exhales. Just choosing right here and now that you are worthy. Saying it in your head or out loud. I am worthy. I am worthy of my love unconditionally. I am worthy of choosing me all day, every day. I am worthy of living a life I love that supports me in all ways, loving me. I am worthy of receiving the abundance with ease, the divine compensation for choosing and loving and being me. I wholeheartedly devote to loving me. And just feel into it. Breathe into it. And knowing now, any resistance, any stories, any belief systems that start to pop up as you choose you more and more are all just your highest showing you where you're not free. And all that is an opportunity to be there, to allow it, to shine the light of your consciousness on it, whatever it is. When you're there in the now, allowing what is there, and you trust in the frequency and the energy, you will know what to do. And you don't get to figure it out before you get there, because all that's doing is wasting this now moment. And you're here now to live every now to the fullest. Right? Right. We know your highest wants nothing but that for you. And that's why they brought you here. So choosing it. What does it look like right now for you in your current reality to love you? Just envision and imagine yourself as the identity of you that knows you're worthy, that loves yourself, that trusts yourself, that is just being as you want to. being the light, choosing love, sharing your magic, and receiving the miracles. What does that look like, feel like? Let's really feel into the embodiment of you loving you. Breathing here now. Super conscious. Please, in the perfect way, in the perfect order, do a massive change history. Releasing all resistance to loving yourself fully. And just breathe. Super conscious, please pour in all the light, all the love. And just feel and breathe and receive, and know light is pouring down in through your crown, overflowing through your heart, through your whole being, receiving so much light and love that it beams out of you, expanding through your whole world and beyond. And just feel yourself here now, completely turned on, completely in love with you, with all that you are right here, knowing it's always this or better. And you just got to keep choosing you. Everything is taken care of. You just got to show up and be the you that you feel best being. You are worthy. All of your codes are activated now. Just follow and trust and allow. Follow the frequency, follow the energy. Do what excites and ignites you. Trust in what resonates as true for you. You are a sovereign soul. You are multidimensional. Every now moment is a portal. And you are here to receive. So just be. And know you are worthy. Just breathe and feel into here now, knowing you have just shifted into the identity of you that loves you, that knows you're free, that knows you're worthy. And then on your next inhale, opening your arms wide, expanding through your chest. You can let your head fall back, keeping your head back, your mouth closed, opening your throat, opening your heart, letting everything know that you are ready to receive. You are ready to allow your highest to lead. You are ready to be more guided than ever before. You love and trust you. And then wrapping your arms around yourself, hugging yourself here and now, holding yourself here and now, feeling proud of all that you are, of all that you've done, knowing that it was all by divine design. And now you are here, free, choosing to be the you that loves you for everyone else, creating what you want to. Because you and the frequency of your love, your happiness, your enjoyment, your bliss is all that this world needs. Bringing a smile to your face. And then bringing your hands together at the center of your chest. And just repeating after us. Please bring me the miracles and magic you know I need to live a life beyond my wildest dreams. I am ready to receive. I trust you. Surprise me. Let me know through resonance that it is from you. And then you can blink your gaze open. Thank you. You did it. Welcome. Welcome to your new identity. You are a new you every moment. So choose now to be the new you, the limitless you that is just loving and living, enjoying the journey, letting Source, God, your highest, the divine, reward you. They always are. You just got to be there in the frequency you want to receive in. If you're in a frequency of lack and limitation, they're going to give you what you need in that frequency. If you're in a frequency of love and light, abundance and bliss and happiness, they're going to give you what you need in that frequency. You just got to choose. That's it. It's all a choice. It's all a choice. You can choose to shift your frequency any moment. So just always choose you. Okay. We love you so much. You just received all of the guidance, right? All the wisdom you needed. You're clear. You're good. You're good. You're done now. You don't need any more signs. We're just teasing you. We know you love the signs and synchronicities, but we want you now to trust them, because that is how we speak to you. It is how higher consciousness of any kind speaks to you, because your first language is frequency and energy, because that's what you are. So the words, yes, trigger and activate. That's that's what words do. But you are beyond the words. And we are here to lead you to you, the true you, which is beyond words. So we use signs and synchronicities, numbers, feathers, all of the things to give you the permission to trust you, to love you, to follow your dreams. But it doesn't work without you. So now, whatever you received, trust yourself, love yourself, and follow through. And we will reward you more. We promise you. An abundance of all the miracles and magic are here for you. We will stream them to you daily if you're willing to receive them. Okay, we'll let Courtney come back through now. We love you and thank you. Thank you for trusting and following the call. Hi. How are we doing? Anyone want to fill me in? Yeah. I feel extra giddy. I just feel really happy. So that makes me very happy for you, because I know the frequency I'm in, which must mean the zero put you all on a frequency of bliss and happiness. So whatever you received, I'm going to trust that you know it was what you needed from your highest, because you always are, right? You always are your highest. It's just, it feels like it's outside of us, but it's really not. It's all within us. And it's just you choosing to be here and follow that frequency, that energy, that guidance, that knowing, right? Okay. I don't know. I don't know exactly what went down, but I do feel that we all received what we needed, and I will receive when I listen back, and I just feel fantastic. If you have anything you want to share, any questions, I'll give it's oh, look, it's 234. We've been here for 1 hour and 33 minutes. So, how there's so much to be said, I don't know, but there clearly is. Um, Let me know. I'm going to read the chat now and then we'll wrap this up. I'm just going to read the last bit here, because if I go too high, I get confused. I just see, I will, I love you, thank you, you're welcome, you're welcome, great message. I'll have to listen to that one. Badass consciousness, yep. Maybe we should change super consciousness to badass consciousness. Bliss and happiness for sure was the gift. Okay, good. I did my job. As long as bliss and happiness is what was received, then I know that you received what you needed. Everything is matching up. Perfect. I was afraid, but now I'm not anymore. Well, that is the best news. I know, most definitely true. I feel emotional and free and just me. Yay. I'm not reading names because I just can't right now. I feel so much love and healing. You are so welcome. You are so welcome. Um, this is my heaven on earth, nowhere else, because there is nowhere else I am. There we go, friends. Zen Time HD. Just said it all. Message received. Zen Time just confirmed that. If you were lost in any way, that's what I'm receiving currently all the time. This is it. This is heaven on earth. So be here in it. That's the only way you miss it is if you aren't here. And if right now your current reality isn't a frequency match for what feels like heaven on earth for you, all that is being asked is that you choose you. Just continue to choose you and trust me. It will start to manifest because it's in your imagination, right? We are here to bring imagination into form. We are here to bring the invisible visible. So everything starts first in imagination, and then through our consciousness, we then create. And then through what we create, we manifest in the 3D, whatever it is. So the more in the now you are imagining and envisioning and connecting to and focused on loving you and choosing you and what you want to create and doing the things that feel 5D for you, like only make decisions. This is a new thing we've been doing not in human design, in superconscious mastery. As we end this journey, is that every now moment is an opportunity to just make the highest choice for you, the 5D or beyond. Like what feels like love, what feels like light, like what feels good for you in that moment. Stop getting overwhelmed with how you get from here to that end goal. Just have the vision, have the knowing of how you want to feel or what you want to receive, but then it's up to you every moment to choose to be the identity of you that is on that journey. And it's about the journey, right? It's not the destination. How many times have you had goals and wishes and got to the destination and just made another goal, right? We're here to live. We're here to be alive. And that's what I'm here for. And I will forever, as long as I'm meant to. There's no stopping me now. I will continue to bring through in all the ways I possibly can all of this magic that is here to mirror to you the light and the truth within you so that you can be free because you're the only one that can free yourself. But I can tell you you're worthy. So thank you for letting me know that our job was done. Thank you. I needed to be held and hugged by someone who truly loves me. Did we hug ourselves? Did we hug ourselves? I feel like we did. I feel like that message is I'm feeling like I remember that. Sometimes I'll have some remembers? Some remembers, is that a new word? Sometimes I'll have some remembrance, some memory after come through. I don't feel like we did light language, but you saying that, Audra, I am remembering feeling a hug. So, did we hug ourselves or am I making that up? I'm glad I explained it. I'm Katie, I'm glad that you're feeling relieved. We always know. We always know. I'm just here to remind you of the you know. You know. So I say a lot of things and zero says a lot of things, but you're the only one receiving. Each and every one of you are receiving your own message. Now there's alignment, but you're receiving what you need. And so that to go back to like how to receive for everyone that wants to know. First of all, if you want to know how to live as a creator, alchemist, and channel of your reality, do Superconscious Mastery. There's a link below. 111 days of helping you discover how to be the creator, alchemist, and channel of your reality. But it is also as easy as just being here and following the resonance, and that will guide and lead you to the things you need to hear, as did. So, Katie, you were led and guided here by your highest to receive whatever resonated and in whatever way you took it from whatever Zero and I said so that you could feel that relief. But I want you to see, and I'm using Katie for all of you, that it's you, okay? I I really need you to, and Zero and your highest all really want you to understand that in this world that wants nothing more than into 2 million ways, a bazillion ways, tell you who to be and how to be it, you know, you know. And you're here to expand and evolve and learn and grow, and we're all here to mirror to each other. But discernment and resonance are so important. When you start to trust in yourself and you stop resisting your power, your light, your love, and you follow what resonates for you, it will be easy to know what to choose and who to trust. Because ultimately, I really feel most people have good intention, or most people are just doing the best they can with their level of consciousness, right? You have to be the source because you are the source. You are the source of your happiness, of your bliss, of your wisdom, of your guidance, of everything. You are the source. Even me now, even me. So, me here as my highest, because that's who I have to show up as. Like, I have to show up as my highest to be able to channel through Zero the way that I do. When I used to still be feeling unworthy and trying to control the way I would channel, because I was always hearing the messages, but I used to. I don't know who needs to hear this, but I used to try and control and translate the messages how I thought they needed to be received because I was so afraid of saying the wrong thing. And that was because I didn't trust myself and I didn't love myself. So even though I've always been a channel, I was still like manipulating and translating the messages, still all with good intention, but I was saying it like Zero's getting sassier and a little bit wilder with the messages, and I'm sure it's not stopping because more of you are responding to that, right? And you want to be called out for the craziness we put ourselves through. But I used to be so afraid of triggering anyone. But that's what we're all here to do. We're all here to show each other what's possible as well as where we're not free. And when you stop trying to control that and you just let your light be seen, it will do the work it's meant to. And as long as you're embodied in your light and your love, sharing your magic, it can't not be a miracle, whatever it is, even if it feels conflicty. And that was the hardest thing for me. That was the hardest thing for me to accept and understand. And thanks to frequency mastery and superconscious mastery, I got there through channeling those all of that magic and being with so many of you incredible human beings on this journey, and you all mirroring and reflecting my light back to me and helping me see what Zero is really here to bring through, to remind you of your contract, of your light. I can't hold back. That would be a disservice to you. And I know you wouldn't resonate with me if you didn't have this magic, this light, this alchemy with you in your own way. So thank you, Katie, for your comment that just triggered that reaction in me, right? We're all here to co-create together. And so you being embodied in your light and your love and your truth, and if that's then how you're co-creating with others, isn't that better than you being embodied in worry and stress and not enoughness, right? Whatever frequency and consciousness you're choosing to be in is what you're emitting to this world. So if you want to live in heaven on earth, in the new earth, in a world that we're all just loving ourselves and choosing ourselves and overflowing with light and love, because that's what the new earth paradigm is. That's what heaven on earth is. But it gets to be whatever brings you joy and bliss and happiness, which is how you divinely designed yourself. And it's everything that excites and ignites you. Like, it really is easy. And we've all had glimpses of it, and it only gets better. And I'll continue to be here because this is literally my heaven on earth. There's nothing I love more. Look, 143 minutes, an hour and 43 minutes, 14400. I just saw, and it's 244 here, which means it's 444 somewhere. All of the signs right now, friends, that we are aligned and we are divinely guided and protected. I love this so much. I love this. 244. And leave a number 144. And there's 234 of you on here right now. Okay. Magic. Just magic. It's all magic. It's all miracles when you are here. But when you're in your head trying to figure out, you can't control and figure out magic and miracles. You can't. You just can't. You've got to receive and be. Okay. What else do I have to say? I don't know. I could just do this all day, and I do, but I love being live with you all. So if you're still here and you haven't signed up to join me on Valentine's Day on February 14th in Canada, so I know that might be the 15th to you. I don't know. I can't, I got to do it on my Valentine's Day. And this isn't about Valentine's Day. I'm just using that day because, well, it feels like a fun portal to use to get us all to spend 5 hours loving ourselves. I want nothing more. And Zero named this the turn on. I resisted it, but they wanted that name. They've wanted me to bring through that a master class called the turn on for the last year. But now it feels aligned, and it really is going to be an immersion in turning your light all the way on through loving and choosing you, because you are worthy. You are worthy of seeing you, of loving you, of being in the most intimate, loving, nourishing relationship with you. Because from there, everything else is bliss and happiness. Even if it's triggering and activating, when you're there choosing you, empowered and speaking your truth or saying no to something out of love for you, there is no greater gift. There's no greater gift you can give yourself than you. There just isn't. So, because I love you all so much, I knew I had to bring this through for free. And I knew that all of you that were meant to be there would be there with me. And we are just going to spend 5+ hours truly embodied in light and love. And that can't not really raise the consciousness and frequency within us and this planet. So I've been doing this a lot. So I've been doing this a lot one-on-one with people, and I'm so excited to do it with a whole bunch of us, because if you don't know, my overall goal here is to turn Earth into a disco ball of light and love, because we're all mirroring it to each other. That to me is the new Earth. So if you want to join me in that, there's a link below. I would be happy to spend Valentine's Day with you. Or if you can't be there because you have another date, then choose that. But do the replay. It's not about the day. It's not about the day. I just use days as portals. So you will receive it when you need it. Okay, I think that's all. We're almost 2 hours in. I love you so much. If you didn't know that, I'm going to scroll down. Everything are right place now. Yeah, everything's the right place now. It's like a party of happiness. Yes, it is always a party of happiness when you're with me, friends. Always. Okay. Thank you all. I love you all. Congratulations on being it, on choosing you, on anchoring the light, on doing the work that you're here to. It's actually not work at all. It's just creation. On creating and loving and living. Okay. It's stopping now. Bye, friends.